Hello there and welcome to Theme Park Collective's first ever podcast. You're with me, Luke, and I've got Alvaro here as well.
Oh.
And we've also got our brand new admin who joined yesterday. It's James.
Hello there.
So, before we kick off the show, Alvaro, you've got an announcement to make.
Yep. We said that if we got to 150 likes, we would make a website for Theme Park Collective, and we're making one. And not only that, but an iPhone app, and a Samsung app, and any other crap phone app you can have, apart from Blackberries.
Yeah, if you've got a Blackberry, throw it away. Throw it in the bin, poo on it, just get rid of it.
Yeah,
get a decent phone.
You know, you really can't sell them, can you? They're so crap, you can't sell them.
No, I tried to sell mine, but it was awful. Anyway, we're not here to talk about phones, we're here to talk about roller coasters and everything. So,
Yep.
I hear you ask, what are we doing in today's show? Right, we're going to talk about 2012 and summarise as a whole with all the attractions and rides which opened, and the Scarefest and Fright Nights. We're going to talk about 2013, what's coming this year, and of course SW7. So, let's kick off today's show with The Swarm. It's a Thorpe Park.
Yeah, that's one. The Swarm, the first Wing Rider coaster in the UK, second one in the world, apart from Furious Baco at PortAventura.
Which was awful.
It's awful.
Yeah, personally, I think The Swarm is incredible. The theming's amazing, the effects are amazing. Now they're finally there.
I also really like the Swarm. I think it's just one of them experiences you don't really get to experience every now and again. It's just to have it in the UK as a first. I think it's just a brilliant ride altogether. I really like it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's one of the best in the UK.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I think it's definitely one of the best wing riders out there.
It is.
as well as the theming as well. I mean, the water element and the fire element as well. It's just
Yeah, eventually now they've got it all working properly.
yeah.
It took their time, but I'm glad they finally got it up and working now.
Mhm.
So we move on to Nemesis Subterra next at Alton Towers. What do you guys think of that?
Well, I experienced it both. I experienced it on the opening day when I retweaked it, and I also experienced it before they tweaked it. Before, I didn't really like it. I don't think it was as long, and I don't think it was scary in any sort of way. After I tweaked it though, I loved the horror maze on the end. That was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that works really well.
Yeah, I really like what they've done it, and I thank God that Alton Towers are now finally listening to the audience and actually delivered something we want, as in making it longer, making it scarier as such.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's where theme parks go wrong quite a lot of these days. They don't actually listen to what the public want.
Yeah.
Whereas Alton Towers have now actually listened to what the public want. What do you think, Alvaro?
Sorry, I just went to the loo. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Nemesis Subterra.
Oh yeah, crap ride, brilliant ride then. It started quite bad, then it went quite well. And it's lovely now, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a really good addition to the park.
It is, definitely adds on to Nemesis and it explains the story a bit, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the guys though, the security guys can get on your nerves after a bit though.
Yeah, I think they over-exaggerate a bit too much. Especially in the pre-show, they get really aggressive sometimes.
Well, it gets quite realistic when they get aggressive, really. Yeah.
Especially when they rush you out.
Yeah, I like that bit, yeah.
Also on our list of 2012 attractions which open, I've got Apocalypse at Six Flags America.
Okay. Big
Big Grizzly Mountain Runaway Minecars, which is at Hong Kong Disneyland. Goliath at Six Flags New England. And we got Iron Shark at Galveston Pier. What do you think of that ride, guys?
Crap coaster to coaster, but brilliant because it's pushing Grislaud to get lap bars, which is good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah, I totally agree.
I think the first lap bar one they did, wasn't that the Daredevil Diver?
Yep. I think it was the first one.
Yeah. I think they might get something on that on SW7 actually.
Hopefully, yeah, that'd be so much nicer than
Yeah.
classic.
I think certainly much more comfier.
Yeah, they are much more comfier than the oversoul restraints, which staple you actually.
Yeah, and certainly look really weird. Certainly if it's doing inversions and stuff outside to see just lap bars.
Yeah, that is so nice going upside down with just a lap bar. It is.
I totally disagree with that. I prefer the overhead restraints. I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel more safe in them than the lap bars. I like the experience like on G-Force at Trackman. I like that experience
Yeah.
of going, say, slowly upside down. But I do personally prefer the overhead
Well,
restraints.
that's what's making you feel unsafe, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
I think that's the experience of making you feel unsafe, really.
yeah, that's the whole point of lap bars.
Yeah, but if Secret Weapon 7 is that, then I'll still go on it. You know.
Well, of course you are.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to go on it unless they're like really, really scared?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on our list, we've also got Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland. We got Mantra SeaWorld San Diego, which was an awful coaster.
It is let down from Mac. Such
Yeah.
a not good company, but getting there, absolute rubbish ride.
Yeah, and we've also got Osiris at Park Asterix, which I think is a really good coaster.
It's a brilliant one, yeah.
It's a nice
very,
B&M.
very good theming.
Yeah, and
Best
it also
of all.
fits well in the park because you didn't really think a big coaster like that would fit well in Park Asterix, but they've actually made it fit in really, really nicely there.
Yeah, it fits the family theme in a way, but it's also a thrill for thrill seekers, really.
Yeah. Also on our list, we've got Polar Explorer at Legoland Butland, which was just awful.
Yep.
The drop is rubbish.
They didn't even bother disguising it.
No,
You know
see,
it's going to drop because you can see the
See it.
whole shaft and everything.
you can see the whole mechanism there.
Yeah, it's awful. Anyway, moving on, we've got the beautiful Shambhala at Portaventura.
Best coaster in Europe after
Yeah.
Limits.
What do you think, James?
Which one, Shambhala?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'll be honest. None of it. I haven't really heard of many of these. I haven't actually seen most of them. So
Okay. Well, Shambhala is, I think it's the tallest in
No.
Europe. So Alvaro, isn't Shambhala the tallest coaster in Europe?
It is the tallest coaster in Europe,
Yeah.
and I think it's in the top 10 in the world. Just
Yeah.
check that.
It wouldn't surprise me. The theming on it, especially the splash water section of it, that's incredible.
It is incredible. The whole ride looks sexy.
Yeah. And it really fits in with the themed area with Dragon Khan as well.
It does.
So also on our list we've got Skyrush at Hershey Park. We've got Superman Ultimate Flight at Six
Shambhala
Flags
is the
Discovery
10th
Kingdom.
tallest coaster in the world.
10th
There you go.
tallest coaster in the world, there we are. We've also got the Bolton at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, which was... it was alright.
It wasn't. It was brilliant, the indoor part, I must
The
say.
indoor part was brilliant. The drop, not so great.
Mm,
It
yeah.
was certainly faster than... it was
13.
the drop the...
It's there, yeah.
yeah,
Or Mountain, whatever it is, yeah.
Polar Explorer, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, that's one. Yeah, it's certainly faster, bit longer, I'd say.
Yeah,
And,
I would compare it with 13.
Yeah,
You can compare those two together, the
I
Bolton.
think 13's worse, actually.
Yeah, I don't think 13's as good, but you can compare them together
You can,
because
can't
they're
you?
roughly the same standard.
Not really. I think the Bolton's better in many ways.
Okay, why do you think it's better?
Well, not theming wise, definitely. I like
Yeah.
more 13 for that. But I think it's more of a thrill because you're actually lost in the woods.
I think the storyline's better as well for the
It is,
Bolton.
yeah. 13's just a girl, which we don't know what she has to do with the trees, really. But
Yeah.
the trees.
A girl taunting you into the forest, pretty much.
I thought we were saving her, something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got Wild Eagle at Dollywood, X-Flight at Six Flags Great America, and we got Woe down at Europa Park. You've been on that, haven't you, Alvaro?
Yeah, it's one of the best wooden coasters, I have to say, theming wise.
Yeah.
Fire with wood doesn't fit, does it? It could
No.
burn the coaster down, but they did it.
And it worked quite well.
It worked quite well. The queue line, it's actually worth doing. I'd go again just to do the queue line. It is fantastic.
Yeah. I think that
X-Flight
makes
is
it
looks X-Flight looks like a good ride as well. It looks a bit like a copycat of the Swarm, really.
Yeah, especially the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely with that drop. Yeah,
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 I like
I would agree with
it.
that.
I like it a bit more. It's a bit longer
Hmm.
than
yeah. It's got more near misses as well, like where you go through the side of the building, like inside that column.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think the theming is as nearly as good as the Swarm.
Oh no, I think the
Oh,
Swarm's
sick.
theme is awesome. Yeah.
I think the theming on Raptor at Gardaland, that's a really good theming one as well.
Yeah, it is. It's not as good as the Swarm, but I'd
No.
say it's quite good.
Yeah. So that ends up all of our talking about the 2012 roller coasters.
Yeah.
And now we're going to talk about Scarefest. We had the relocation of the Zombie Scare Zone,
Yeah.
Terror of the Towers, the Sanctuary, and also the Carnival of Screams.
Have you been in it, James, this year?
Yeah, I've been Scarefest for the last 5 years, yeah.
Ah,
I think the relocation of the zombies was, I think, I can't think, it was one of the, I think it was better
better, yeah.
where it was last year.
Oh no, I like it more here.
I thought it was better this year.
It was better.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. It's better this year than it was last year.
Yeah.
I loved how, I don't know if they meant for it to happen, but where the smoke was coming out of the zombies and going into the dark forest, I love how that was happening.
Yeah.
And I actually recorded it on my phone, so I might be able to put that up on the website or
Brilliant.
something. But I think it's...
Don't really.
Pardon?
Don't we really have a walkthrough of it?
Yeah, we've got to walk through that already at the moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. But yeah, I think it was really good. I think the actors were better this year. I think there was more in your face, and
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
the theming was absolutely fantastic as well this
Yeah,
year.
they really splashed out on that one. They've actually made an
Yeah.
effort.
Yeah, I really liked it.
No, though. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah, I think they could have put a storyline to it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it does have a storyline,
I
but
think it did this year when they had all the army guys at the beginning telling you what to do.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. This one guy, I remember I was in the queue, and this one guy, he was being cheeky to one of the army guys and sent him in by himself. It's quite funny.
No.
Well, it's not that much of a deal, is it? It's not scary.
No, it's not scary at all, no.
It's actually more of a joke to go with your children, I guess.
Yeah, it's more fun than it is scary.
It's like a family scare part of it.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had the Terror of the Towers as well this year. That was different.
Yeah, I really liked what they did with the queue line this year. They've actually put a proper queue line in.
Yeah.
They always have a proper queue line.
I mean, as in they've made it more organised.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
And especially they had the new video at the beginning which explained the whole...
Yeah,
Yeah, I prefer the intro video this year.
Yeah.
yeah.
They completely, well, not completely, they redesigned the beginning of the maze to, you know, be able to have Sanctuary and Towers as well. And what do you think about that? Better or worse?
I think it's quite good them using the two mazes in one space.
Yeah, I thought it was a good idea. I got really confused when I was walking out the same entrance as the towers, though. I was like, where am I going?
Yeah.
But, at the end, that was. But yeah, I think it's good use of space.
Yeah. And I think the maze overall was much improved this year.
Yeah.
I actually liked it less than last year for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was shorter for some reason.
I thought it was much longer.
No,
Hey.
I thought it was shorter.
Yeah, shorter.
Definitely shorter. I also liked when you was greeted by torchlight.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought that was a really good effect.
Yeah.
Freaked me out as soon as I got in there. Brilliant. I was
And
at the
I-
back as well.
I only noticed this year that there was more than just one person of those huge people at the end.
Yeah.
That's Straight Maze, yeah.
I only thought there was one, but I saw there was actually more than one this year.
I think they had one last year sometimes. 'cause
Oh, okay.
I'm like, it's very hard to have actors in there without
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah. I get so surprised how they can actually see where they're going.
Is this a strobe?
Yeah.
Well, my one of my former teachers, who's left now, he actually worked as an actor in one of the strobe rooms. He said that you actually get used to it after a bit. So
Oh,
Well, it's not that hard. If you see it with the lights on, it's very, very small.
yeah,
It's tiny. It looks much longer when you're walking around with it.
because you're like detouring everywhere, aren't you?
It must be hard being an actor there because of the shapes more than anything. Because you do get quite dizzy after a while, and you know you could end up passing out in
I
there.
also remember this year they took out the. I don't know if you remember it last year, but they had arrows on the floor telling
Yeah.
you where to go in there. But they took them out this year.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that was quite good though, because it led more to the atmosphere of like
Yeah.
being stuck and where do I go next?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I get really freaked out now. I have no idea where I'm going at all. So
No. Well, now we move on to the Sanctuary. That was new for this year. I thought
Yep.
that was brilliant.
yeah, I thought it was brilliant as well. Yeah.
Best scare maze possibly. Well, new definitely. It's
Yep.
something Alton Towers hasn't had before.
No.
Yeah, I see
That's-
what you mean. Yeah.
It's never done anything similar to it.
I liked how it had the backstory as well, which is apparently have the backstory to Secret Weapon 7.
Yeah.
So
I like the
I like
way that
that.
they've actually used it to link with something else rather than just
Yeah.
being something random on
when
its
I
own.
bought my ticket, the guy at the thing, he said, look out for clues. Apparently in there it had everything to do with what Secret Weapon 7 will have. I couldn't personally find anything, but
Apparently, it was meant to have no ending to it because the ending is sort of you going to the next location of Ministry of Joy, which is Secret Weapon 7.
I think the face will play a big part in it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, obviously, because Alton Towers is sending it out on all the newsletters, it'll have a massive part of it. Also, the Sanctuary is being rumoured to become a full-time maze up until summer. As
Yeah.
well, I've heard that.
We'll know it for a while now.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, we'll know it for a while. We're not sure if it's actually true, but we've heard a few rumours.
Yeah,
It's-
I've heard rumours.
Still up. It hasn't been dismantled like all the other scare maces.
No, because I noticed when I went for the fireworks at Alton Towers that it was still all up and all that. I reckon it will stay, personally.
I hope
Yeah.
it'll stay.
I think
Yeah.
they've changed a bit of the story just slightly, just to fit in with
No,
See-
I don't think they should. I reckon they should add it. I reckon they should make it longer and put the Secret Weapon 7, like you said, that like maybe they're putting an extra room on the end to tell us what Secret Weapon 7 will be or something, maybe.
Can't really tell what Secret Weapon 7 is if it's in the park, can you? Because it's already open and you would possibly ride it before you go into Sanctuary.
That's true. But I think they may make the Sanctuary a free maze rather than paying for it if they keep it
Yeah,
there.
like the one at Fort Park.
Yeah. Well, yeah, really. Don't you?
Yeah, I hope they won't charge for it.
No.
So anyway, we come into the Carnival of Screams now. That was relocated this year as well, which I thought was much better.
I thought the location was better, although the maze was terrible.
Really?
I hate.
I thought it was
hate-
better.
No, I really do hate the Carnival Screams. It's one of the worst mazes. Personally, for me, I really don't like it.
Alvaro, what do you think?
Yeah, lovely scare maze. It actually made people stream this year as opposed to laugh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Certainly the reaction when I was in it, everyone came out saying, "Oh my god, what the hell was that?"
Yeah.
See, I totally disagree. I really didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I love clowns and all that. I just didn't find the scary part of it. I found it more of a joke. I was laughing all the way around it than being scared. I mean, I think the only bit was actually really funny was at the beginning when that guy was touching his belly button and all that.
That was
just-
weird. I didn't
Yeah.
like that.
No, I didn't. And then he went, yeah. I think, other than that, I really didn't like it.
I thought it was better than it was last year.
It's definitely better.
They
It was better
improved
than it was last year, but I still didn't like it.
If you get into scare maze to get scared, well, you are meant to get scared, but not many people get scared.
No,
No.
I think because they know what to expect when they go in.
Yeah, good point, yeah. If you go in with an open mind, I'm sure you'll get more freaked out when you...
Yeah. Or if you go in knowing that you're going to get scared,
Yeah,
then I think you are more than likely to get scared.
yeah, definitely.
Anyway, move on to Friday Nights at Thorpe Park this year. We had the Passing, the Curse, Experiment 10 with a special twist this year, and we had the Return of Asylum again.
See, I've never been to these, so I'm totally in new bliss about it, but I have read loads of reviews, so I should be able to give some.
Okay, so let's start off with the Passing. That was new for this year.
Yeah.
And it was crap.
I liked it.
It was rubbish.
I thought it was incredibly unique, incredibly clever of what they did. The ideas they had in there was brilliant.
Definitely, yeah, but not good. It wasn't executed properly, was
I didn't
it?
get scared.
No, I'm like, but apart from the getting scared, people got lost.
I
in
got
the-
confused in there. I didn't know what to think of it when I came out. I didn't know whether to think, oh my god, that was weird, that was awful, that was scary, that was
Yeah.
messed up. But I did enjoy it.
Yeah, it is an enjoyable thing, but not that good.
I thought what was incredibly clever when they had the bags in your head and inside there they had little speakers
Oh yeah,
with like voices in your head like saying you pervert or you this and that and stuff. Which I thought worked really well.
Apparently, though, the bags were quite annoying. Apparently, they didn't do enough with the bags, though.
I
No,
thought the bags worked really well.
I think they didn't. I mean, like, they didn't add that much apart from the sound. And the second you took them off, the actors would just go crazy at you, shouting to put it back on. So
Yeah.
I
But
think
when you actually were meant to take them off in that white room, I thought the white room was brilliant because basically you walk into a white room and you're given a certificate and you think it's the end.
then the lights go off, and
Yeah.
the certificate says "Go to hell."
Yeah, and on the door it has go to hell and stuff, and then the door opens and there's more actors with lights in your face and dangly bits. I
Sounds
thought
good.
that was.
Sounds good.
I didn't think the end bit worked.
I think that's what's pointing is because the whole point of the passing is after you've died.
Yeah,
But according to that, in that room's where you die. So it's really most of the scare mists
Yeah,
are.
because it says it starts with death, so...
But it doesn't. It finishes with death.
no,
Yeah.
because you die in that room where you get your with the music and stuff, and the lights and the TV, because you look above and you see you're being buried basically.
Yeah, well, fair enough, but that white room at the end is pretty much where they send you to hell, which is really what we were expecting from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's very messed up. I got lost in it. I didn't like it.
I think it's a good use of the space. It's certainly
Definitely, yeah.
it's better than having 7 there.
I actually liked 7 for some reason.
Really?
No.
No, good. I was about to say, how could you like 7? That was awful.
Yeah.
Anyway, we move on to the curse. That was better this year.
It was still the same crap though.
Yeah,
Not.
it still wasn't very good, but they'd improved it a lot. It was much better than it was last year, but it's still awful.
Yeah, they have to do something about it. Get rid of it.
It's not going to stay again for another year, I reckon. We've seen the end of it now.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's lost its story really. You can't do much more, can you?
No, there's not really a story of it now. It's just walking through a boat.
Yeah. Why are you walking through a boat anyway? Why are
I
you
have
there?
no idea. I don't know the storyline behind it. I don't
Yeah.
know why they thought of having a haunted boat.
I think they're just trying to rival other theme parks by just putting in more scare mazes. But they can't do anything with them because, you know what I mean? I think they're putting in more mazes for the sake of it, just so
That's
they get
true.
more
Well,
customers.
That's the point of a theme park, putting things for the sake of it.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of a theme park.
I just think it's pointless if it's there and it hasn't got a storyline and people don't know it. So,
But the way they disguise it is awful. It's just a big marquee.
Yeah.
They could have at least have put it somewhere where they could have like hid the marquee behind some trees or somewhere,
yeah.
rather than just on a.
Thorpe Park does it. There's
That's
nowhere
true.
to hide it.
No. But now we move on to Experiment 10,
Very good. Like,
Brilliant this year.
sketch.
especially with the new twist at the end with all the surgery itself.
Yeah, coming
I
out
thought it
at
was
you.
brilliant.
See, last year when this first come, I really wanted to go on it, but I have never been. I'm definitely going to try and get up there this year, but apparently it's meant to be one of the best scare mazes in Britain, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I would agree with that.
yeah,
It's certainly
I-
one of the
you know-
most claustrophobic,
yeah,
because you pretty much get shoved in a room on your own.
yeah. That's quite nasty, I think, actually, because most people come trying out of there.
But that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, well, the scare maze is meant to entertain at the end of the day, but people are actually having a bad time in there.
Yeah,
So that's a bit extreme, I think.
yeah. Anyway, we've got the asylum as well.
Which is the same as every other year, really.
Yeah, it's still one of my favourite mazes there though.
Yeah.
And actually, they had the return of the Chainsaw Man at the end this year.
I think I had it last year, but
They didn't have him last year at all.
They did sometimes, I think.
They only had him on. They only had it on the media preview night and the final night, and that was it.
Yeah, well,
Last
that's
year.
small enough for Thorpe Park, is it?
No. But I thought the asylum was brilliant this year.
Yeah.
I think they've done a bit of work in there.
Yeah, I think it's a bit like the ending of Terror of the Towers. How do they work in there?
Yeah. So that brings us to an end of our 2012 roundup. Now we're gonna move on to 2013. I've got a list here of all the new coasters that are coming out. I'll start reading them.
Ones that we think are quite important to
Yeah.
this world.
The ones which pretty much all of you out there know about, and the ones which are actually going to be a good coaster.
Yeah.
So first of all, we've got Hades 360 and Outlaw Run. They're two wooden coasters with inversions.
Hades isn't a new coaster, it's just being rebuilt to have a 360 in it.
That's true.
It's an old coaster, which is getting a corkscrew.
Next on our list, we've obviously got SW7, which everyone's excited about. We're going to talk about that later because we've got loads of rumours and stuff to go through. We've got the Joker at Six Flags Mexico. We've got Gatekeeper at Cedar Point, which is going to be brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's worth doing a trip to the US just for it, really.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I just want to see how it varies with the Swarm and all these other Wind Riders.
Yeah, I think it's going to be better than the Storm.
Yeah. What do you think, James?
Which one? Sorry.
Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper at Cedar Point.
Yeah, it does look absolutely amazing. If I had the money, I would definitely go to America just to ride that ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how it compares with the Swarm, though, we'll see. But then again, America are bigger and better, so we'll see how it compares.
It's certainly going to be a really, really big coaster.
Definitely, yeah.
But the theming, they can't really do much theming with it.
You can not. Well, you can actually.
The only theming they're going to have is that structure where the track spins through it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the keyhole.
and the entrance and
Yeah.
the station. That's
Yeah.
really going to be it. They can't really do anything else with it.
No, you can't. I
See,
hope
I
they add
think-
some head choppers and leg choppers and
Yeah,
everything.
I think they'll definitely do that easily.
Yeah.
But I think theming makes a roller coaster. If there's no theming on a coaster, then it's pretty much a failed coaster.
Yeah.
I think theming just brings you into the atmosphere, like submerges you in there and all that, and it makes it really good.
Yeah, like 13. I think the theming on that's brilliant.
Yeah, I think if 13 didn't have any theming, then it'd just be awful.
It would be
Yeah,
the worst.
definitely.
Yeah. So on our list, we've got Boomerang at Six Flags Louis.
We all know what that does.
Yeah.
Go backwards, go forwards, finishes. You get a
Everyone's
headache.
seen them. Don't know why they're still bothering building them, because they're still all the same. None of them are different. They're all the same.
They're all crap. No one likes them.
Yeah. We've got Gold Striker at California's Great America. We got Iron Rattler and Full Throttle at Six Flags.
Yeah. Full Throttle looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks quite new because it's got a forward launch and a backward launch.
Yeah, it's got 3 launches on it, hasn't it, in one ride?
Yeah.
I think it looks really good.
So, Secret Weapon 7.
Yeah, we've got loads of rumours to talk about actually.
Definitely.
So let's
Yep.
start off with the name.
There's been lots of speculation, hasn't there, of what it's going to be.
Yeah.
When are they going to tell us? That's another one. I want to know when.
Yeah.
I hope they don't tell us until it opens. That would be the best thing.
No,
Why?
I'd rather
Because
everyone
all
tell them
these
just
people aren't gonna
before.
get excited about it. They're gonna, like with the Swarm. As
Yeah.
soon as the name got revealed, everyone got so excited.
I know.
Yeah. I
But
think they'll add to the advertisement more.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
That's another thing. When are they going to start advertising it?
They have already started. Have you got any
Exactly.
emails? Yeah, they've started already.
Yeah, but I meant as in like adverts. Like with 13, they started putting adverts up, didn't they? I just want to know when they're going to step up the advertisement.
February, I guess. Sometime there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely within the next month or so,
Yeah.
I expect.
So other names have been the Chamber of Correction. What do you think about that?
I think that's quite possible actually.
Yeah, I like it quite a lot.
We had the Smiler.
Crap name. I don't like it. Hate it.
awful.
I don't like any of them names personally. I don't think it'll add anything to it. The Chamber of Correction. I think the best one is so far is Secret Weapon 7. I
Yeah.
really like that name.
You can't call a coaster a code name, can you?
I've
No,
heard
but I really
loads of
like it.
people-
It's better than the Chamber of Correction
No,
personally.
it isn't. I like Chamber of Correction.
Yeah, but you don't want to be going to all your mates. Come on, let's go in the Chamber of Correction. Come on, let's go in the Chamber of Correction.
No, you just call it. Well, most people just call them by what they look like. Come on, let's go in that super weird track thing. I like
That's
it.
true.
Some people
Fair
call
enough.
it even the droppy ride.
That's like at Thorpe Park and stuff. People don't say, "Oh, let's go and Saw the ride." People
No.
say, "Let's go and Saw. Let's go and Swarm, Stealth, Nemesis." They don't say Nemesis Inferno. They just say Nemesis.
Yeah, but this one hasn't really got a shortened down name, has it? It's just
No.
the Chamber. Let's go in the Chamber. Let's go in Correction.
No, again, I've heard people at Thorpe Park go, "Let's go on the super fast crap ride
Hmm.
that's so short we can't even think about it." I think we'll do the same with this. Let's go on that loopy thingy.
Yeah.
Looks sick. Let's go on it.
No, I don't think they'll call it any of them myself.
We also had the name of the Ministry of Joy.
Yeah, I like that, but again, I think it's a bit too long to be a ride name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with Alton Towers, with all their names so far, it's just been a single name, like 13, Stealth,
Nemesis, Oblivion,
Nemesis,
yeah.
Oblivion,
That-
Air.
That's long names, but then if we go into the smaller kiddie rides, they have long names. Pretty
That's
long
true.
names.
Well,
So-
not really. You got Mutiny Bay, you got the Log Flume. You know what I mean? They're not really that long. Like, I
Willing
think,
Toast Quackly thingy, Squill Nutty Ride, that's a fairly long name.
They got all those fairy tale ones.
Yeah.
maybe. We'll see soon. Roll on March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also the other main rumour, pretty much, is the secret element. Who knows what that's going to be?
Well,
What
apparently it's going to be that massive robot thing, wouldn't it?
How's
The
that a
spider
secret
looking thing.
element? How's that a secret element?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
the secret element.
Yeah, not secret theming.
Oh, I thought it's gonna. Oh, I thought it said theming. Sorry, yeah. Element, yeah. God knows what it's gonna be.
Hope it's a washing machine.
I think personally, this is my idea. The plans what Alton Towers have put up on the website of the Staffordshire Council, I think they're wrong. I think they purposely put the wrong ones up on,
Yeah.
and the real plans are actually top secret. I think most of it's right to a certain extent now.
Yeah.
Well,
I
the
think-
outdoor part of it has to be right because it's the council application. So
Yeah,
really-
I reckon they've told council, look, we'll give you this, but we'll put that one up. You know what I mean? To put this one up to throw people off, because I think they.
No, the one they put up is the one the council has. Because then again, it has to be seen by villagers, so they
Yes.
can complain. And
So
moan.
people can agree with it. And
Yeah. Well, agree. We have the Roppers right next to Alton Towers. They complain about everything.
don't
Yeah,
worry, they'll be
always
dead
lose.
soon. They'll be dead and gone soon.
And they always lose, so.
Yeah. I don't know why they bother.
No.
They've got a huge theme park which gets so much money and it's owned by a pretty big company. I really don't think they're going to close down a theme park.
And plus,
Just.
move if you don't like it. Simple as.
No, well, that's expensive. You can't just be kicked out of your house because of bloody theme park. Just
Yeah, but the amount of money they wasted on court cases and all that.
yeah. I think they should just like shut up because I'm like, I bet they're deaf already. How can they hear it?
You know?
You can't hear it from outside the park.
I don't
What?
know why they bother though. They're not going to be able to complain to close down a theme park just because one household is complaining.
No.
Well,
it
I'm
needs
like,
to be the
gonna
whole
happen.
village,
Well,
wouldn't it?
it's all Alton Village complaining really, but because of the cars mainly.
Well, this year, they actually got the whole village to sign a petition, didn't they?
Yeah.
There was, I heard, of my mate who works at Alton Towers, there was gonna cut down the hours of Oblivion by an hour during Scarefest
Okay.
because of the noise, but that never happened.
No.
So,
No,
There was an article which Ride Rater wrote. I'll read it out. It said recent traffic studies have revealed that traffic trembles can be heard during busy summer months. And it goes on to say the Alton Towers Park charge up to £6 to park in the resort.
yeah.
And so they've got millions and millions of pounds just of parking. And they said that money could have been used to find a better way of like getting traffic in, like building a brand new road or something for
might
long term.
It might be being used for that. We don't know because it takes a long time to make a road.
Yeah.
So it might be being used in that. We don't know.
But there's no plans have been submitted.
You know what I really like the idea of? You know on the way up that massive hill up to the main entrance?
Yeah.
I really like the use of, maybe if they built the railway again,
Yeah.
because it's just that abandoned station. Why don't they put a train? You know what I mean? I know it's a lot of money, but they make a hell of a lot of money anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a good idea.
I don't think it would be that hard for them to do that because surely the foundations are still there for the track.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
They've just got to put the track down again, get a train, and easy.
Yeah, exactly. It's more easy than building a road, surely.
Yeah.
It's like half an hour to get from Stoke-on-Trent train station to there by bus, and it is a long waste of time. You know.
Well, it takes 45 minutes from where I live to get to the actual resort, so
Yeah. You're lucky.
yeah.
But I think they're doing everything they can to help the traffic.
Yeah.
Well, they have to pay out. I don't know the exact figure, but they pay out a hell of a lot, don't they, each year just to build the roads again. You know what I mean? Like fix up the roads. What the cars have done at Alton Towers have to do that.
Anyway, I think that's it for today's podcast. I think we should bring this to an end now because I think it's been really good.
It
Yep.
is. Yeah. Our 25th attempt.
Yeah, our 25th attempt.
First one with James.
Yeah, our first one with James. So
Thank you.
we welcome you warmly to the Theme Park Collective team.
Thank you very
Welcome.
much.
I'm sure everyone will be waiting to see your posts and all the information you can post up on the page. So
Yep, definitely. Yeah.
we will put out some information soon about the website and the app, and you guys can write down what you want to see in the app.
Yeah.
We already did a petition about if you got an iPhone 4 or 5, so we decided we're going to do an app for iPhone 4 and 5. Is that right?
Yeah. And
Yep.
an iPad and all iOS.
iPad, all iOS devices, apart from Mac, yet.
No, I'm actually planning on doing a Mac actually.
Oh, you're going to do a Mac one as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's pointless because you can just go on the web, which is also coming soon. So it is
Yeah.
pointless.
Anyway, so we're going to do that, and we'll put that information out really soon. So thank you all for listening. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
We'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you very much.